Hi all, so today we're going to be discussing another important topic, which is choosing the right type of coloring and writing utensil for your child. So a lot of the times I find that children get given what is known as a jumbo crayon. So what I mean by a jumbo crayon is, as you can see, this is as big as my little finger or even as big as my pointing finger, whereas if you check this out, this is a smaller crayon, and if you look at this is a medium-sized crayon, and this is a smaller crayon, this is a jumbo crayon. And nowadays these jumbo crayons don't just come in this shape, they come in egg formats, and if you make a trip to M.S.O.T, they come in shapes like cars and so many other fancy shapes. So it's okay for you to give this to a child to practice some coloring until 3 years of age. Now the reason behind this is a child has not developed good shoulder stability until the age of 3. So when they control a crayon, they're going to use whole arm movements and elbow movements to control the crayon up to 3 years of age. But after 3 years of age, a lot of parents, teachers, and even restaurants supply these jumbo crayons. When you give this kind of a crayon to the child, there are certain unwanted grip mechanisms the child is going to develop while using this. So the best kind of grasp to write is what is known as a tripod grasp, which is using your 3 fingers. But you will notice that children who are older and in the writing age, slightly pre-kindy or kindergarten or slightly older children, some of them use 4 fingers, 5. Some do this while they write instead of this to write, they do that. Or some of them even continue using their crayon like this to write and color. So if you give a crayon that's big, it's going to encourage the child to use 1 too many fingers to hold it. Can you see that? I'm using 4 fingers to hold it. And the child will then develop this grasp pattern for a long time, and this will stay. Whereas if you take a crayon that's quite slim and give it to them, then they can control it better, and they'll just have to use the right type of tripod grasp to use this and develop their writing skills. So I suggest that parents usually don't give a big crayon and break it in half and make it something like this big to color. So after 3 years of age, the child is going to develop good shoulder stability, and they're going to have to use their hand muscles and wrist muscles to control coloring and writing. So if you continue to give them these kind of things, they're not going to develop those good muscles in the hand and good muscle strength to be able to do writing and coloring. One other thing I notice is children as young as 3, 4 and 5 get given these long pencils. Now what happens is, when you give them long pencils, it's going to be very difficult to control the pencils. Some of them use more pressure, some of them go outside the line. So I generally tend to break the pencil in half and just give them something like the size of a color pencil. So that way the child can control the pencil much better. One more tip for you: the best kind of pencils to use, ones that I prefer, what's known as triangular pencils. So now what I mean by that is, a standard pencil has got multiple sides. Can you see that? 1, 2, second facet, third facet, fourth facet, fifth facet, or some of them are rounded. So it's almost like a hexagon. Yeah, so many sides. Whereas this is a triangular pencil. It's got just 3 sides, 1, 2 and 3. So what then happens is, the child can easily get into a tripod grasp to control the pencil and then get the right type of grasp to write. So within India, I've found 2 companies making these kind of pencils. One is called DOMS, and the second is Faber-Castell. So this is not a sponsored video, by the way. I'm just doing it out of my interest. Faber-Castell is spelled as FABER-CASTELL. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe down below, and do follow us on our social media. Thank you guys. Bye bye.